So, welcome back again, once again for yet another live session from me playing the game Russian Fishing 4 Open Beta. And as always, you can find the link to the game. It's free to download and free to play. You can find it down in the description. And as I often say, well, this is not tutorial, but you may get some hints and tips about the game. And well, it's just me playing, having fun, exploring the game. And feel free to comment, feel free to like, share, and even dislike if you have to, if you feel the need for that. But and also you can comment in the chat. It may take some while before I read it though, because I'm focused on the game. So, well, what's happened since last time? Well, I'm still at the Old Burg Lake. Old Burg Lake, and I have leveled up to level 13. I were back for some fishing last night, and I did some casting. I were walking around this area and tried to cast, and did some bottom fishing in different locations with different baits and so on, and it did not get that much, but I got a quite nice fish that gave me over 1500 in XP. So I decided to level up, and I were doing that quite late. So it was hard to finish the last few bits in the before getting level 13. So because I did not get much fish, and I got a pike, a small pike that made the difference at the end. So, and I got I think it was 70 silver or something. I were up to 60 65 fishes or so. So it was nice to skill up at least, and got some fishes as some silver as well. I also broke a record last night. This was my first record. I will show a picture of it now. As you can see in the chat there, it was a small fish though, a really small one. It was a bleak 104 grams. That was the weekly record, but still a record. So I made a snapshot of that just to show you guys. And well, it was my first record, and the bleak, they ain't so big, that fish, I think. But let's see if I still have that record. Let's go to the weekly. Here we got the weekly for all the different areas. And bleak, yes, it's still me, Leffe Peffe. Here we are, the bleak 104 grams. So it has, I still, and I got it on semolina balls. So what am I going to do now? Well, first of all, I'm going to grab something to eat, because I see that my stomach is needing some food, and I will check how the weather will be today. It's sunny now. It's going to be rain and sunny. Well, but I must say, the couple of days the forecast has not been as it has been told. And the last fish I got was the pike, a small pike, and I got it on casting. I got it just here on the bridge. So I will do some more casting. I will walk around this lake, and then I will go back to the area where I were fishing, bottom fishing, but I have tried bottom fishing in different locations. But well, the casting haven't gone that good, I must say. Have struggled. I got some perch and I got some other fish, but not that much. So, but well, you have to try. Oh, pressed the wrong button there. Press the right mouse button. That's used to. You use the right button to hook the fish, but or you use it when you're snagged as well. But that was a mistake. So here we go. I'm using a spinner. I will go, but I think I'm going to put that back in, and I will also do this for now at least. I don't know which one that has. I have taken the. Well, I'll put it in the one. I have taken the reel from one of the other rods there on the bottom feeder rods, because I don't want to use this small. The first reel, sorry, the first reel, because that's the starter one. Sadly, I can't sell that one, but I like to have a full setup, so I don't need to go change. But at this time, I'm going to try to grind some silver. I need to get silver up, because things has been costing quite much. But you can get at least between 50 and 100 silver here in this area without too much effort, especially when bottom fishing and you have luck with the carps. When you got 100 fishes, you can also be a bit over 100 silver. So, but I think it's important also that that you have some areas where to go to, because in this game it will not stay the same all the time at one spot. So that's why I've been going over this area, trying out, see what I can get with the casting. I also did some float fishing last night, but I have a hard time to get fishes on the float fishing. I get lots of fish that tries, but I have a hard time to get them hooked. I think they are too small maybe for the hook I'm using, but at the same time I want decent size of fishes. So but in this lake I also have to be a little bit careful, because there are really big fishes here as well. So I don't want to get too big fish. I'll throw one more time in this area and then I will move on. I will try the spinner now, because spinner, well, you can get several species, fish species on the spinner. So I think that one is. I will try that one for a while. It's not a big spinner. It's a quite small one, but that's because, well, I rather got some fishes at all. I put it in the backpack while I'm walking, because I don't want to break it. You can. I think you can at least damage it a little bit while if you're not careful when walking. I've been stuck with the line in a tree and so on walking, so I take it a little bit careful. I don't have the money to repair that much, and especially not to buy a new rod. It will take too much of my money. I will need that for other things. So let's try and throw out there. I see a log on the left side, so I don't want to cast too close. And also I should remember to I haven't forgot well, I have got I meant to put the skills on spin fishing. I got 1 point since I leveled up there, so I will put another one. I got 3 now. So casting distance accuracy with spinning a reel is plus 15%, and that goes, of course it will help on both the spin fishing and the bottom fishing, since I use the spinning reel on that as well. So, and when you get the whole circle full, it will also give you a better chance for better fishes, trophies and so on. So a nice thing is that you can walk out on logs like this in the water. I will take it a little bit careful on this one. I haven't tried this one before, so I don't know if you can do that. You can't jump. I don't know why you can't jump in any fishing game so far. A little jump. It could be nice to do. When you got a big fish, you can jump up and celebrate, or maybe not. I don't know. It's not like it's important, but I don't know. I just thought of it now that a little jump should be nice to be able to do. Well, it's early day, or early, it's 10:30. It's going to be midday soon, so it's not that early, but so far the weather is nice. That's good, because then my lots of logs and so on. It's not perfect for casting, but it's can be really good for fishing, float fishing near the logs, because many fishes likes to be close to fallen down trees and stuff like that, in a good hiding spot. But I'm really disappointing so far about casting. I haven't got that much on casting. I think I reel in a little bit faster now, so I don't get the log there. Maybe I should change. I got some fishes on that one, so that lure, so I will change the lure. Maybe if I get a spinning rod or a casting rod, the other type of reels, maybe the spinner is working better on those. But even in Fishing Planet, I tend to use this type of reel and rod, so this is what I'm using in real life as well when fishing. So Let's see if we go over here. It could, I think it could have been some nice pikes here maybe, and some perch. Not really far from cast this time, but maybe I should try here to do some bottom fishing. Could be a nice spot, but I will do a couple of casts here before. Don't cast that long yet, but of course it has to do with the rod as well, but also the skill. All about the skill tree. So if you try this game, be sure to think over your skill points. I did a mistake and I have spread it out a little bit, and you can reset it once for free, but after that it will cost gold. Sorry, it will cost you gold. So my advice is to think things over and do as you want, but don't go with any what all others say. Think about how you want to play the game and what you would like most. The problem is that you need to level up. We can take a quick look at the skills here. You will need some. I have invested 5 points here. I'm at 4 on this progress fishing with telescope rod, using a rig with a fixed line. I have 1, and of course I should have put that one on this one first maybe, but and same on fishing. I should of course put that one on this, but it doesn't really matter because sometimes I will get the points. That's 2 levels and so on. So, and as you can see, float fishing 26.7 and bottom fishing 33, and that's because I have done that most lately, and I have I rather do that and do float fishing, at least at this moment. Things change. I do things how the mood is. So this spot is, I would like to try this a little while with bottom fishing, to be honest. So I think I'm going to do that just a short while. Well, as so I say now, but let's see if I cast that one. I got the semolina balls on this one. It has worked with several fishes. No, put it down. I must remember which rod. This is number 2. Let's take out rod number 3. And that one I can't use. That's the one with no reel at the moment, so I have to disassemble this one. So that, put that, I must put it in the backpack. I always forget that. Can't adjust things when, oh, I got something on that. Oh, so let's just throw this one out and close the reel and put it down, and like that maybe, and then let's reel in this one. Maybe it can be a good spot. And as I mentioned before, if you have looked at my streams before, it will reset. If you set your friction to 25 or something, it will change back to a standard default. Nice carp there. It will change back when you log out. Let's reel the slack in on this one like that, and same as on this one, and let's take that rod into, yes, I did wrong. I did not do wrong. I meant, and I will put this one, I don't throw that far, just over there, and like that. And I will take some, I made some new more ground bait for carp, so I will throw that in, throw a couple of bunches. As I mentioned before, if you have looked, I'd like to do a line with that, because I don't know exactly where I'm going to be with this, but I will change and take some of the other ones I made, because there are some mix that works for not only carp, so different mixes. Now we wait. If you do like this, you can, oh, here we go, must reel in the slack on that one. I think we got something on that one even. I pick it up. I think we got something on. Yes, here we go, we got something. It did not take the line. It did not take the line, so it were making the bells sound, but it was a nice carp there, so throw that one out again and close the reel, take the slack in. Well, this is going to be much repeat, and that one has something on now. I got maggot on this one, so this one may be some other fishes. A Chinese carp, a small Chinese carp, Chinese sleeper, sorry. I'm a little bit tired. I had to walk up this today with a big headache, and I were almost stay home from work, but after a while I decided that I could work, so I went to work. But I have some headache still, so sorry if I'm more if I don't find the words that fast. I'm not that good English otherwise either, but can be some extra today. And I'm drinking some tea here, vanilla tea, which is my favorite, with a few drops of milk. So hope we get some fishes here. This location, a new location, I tried this bottom fishing. I also tried bottom fishing last night at a deep place, but I didn't, just get a couple of small fishes. So wonder which that was. Was it number 3 or number 1? Well, I'll give them a quick reel in, just to, I think it's the number 3. I will count them like from 1, this is 1, 2 and 3, so you know when I'm saying the number 3 rod. But I sometimes say mix them up as well, so but the ground bait is quite good, but it takes a little while before it's working. Oh, here is the one on the maggot. Let's see what we got this time. I think it's a carp of some kind, or yeah, half a kilogram carp. Nice fishy. So I use maggot on one of them because just to see what I can get. Last night I were using corn on one as well. So I had one with two with semolina balls and one with corn, and I got some fishes. I did not get that much on the corn, but some of them were quite nice sizes that I got. And I can press G to see what I got. I got semolina balls on this one. If you hover over the rod and press the G, you see got semolina balls on both those. Maybe I should try and have corn on someone, or even can use. Maybe I can use even some worms. Don't have that much maggot, so I can only use maggots on one of them. Give it a little reel in. Fish got away. Yeah, there were some fish that one of them just but they are just nibbling on the bait, so they don't give any. But I think something is on the middle one, but can also be, well, it's not that windy. Last night it was really windy. It was a pain. Sometimes it was over 6 meters per second. So casting out was sometimes real annoying. Well, it doesn't seem to be the best spot, at least not now. But I will stay here a little while to see if it changes. Maybe I will change to corn on one of them. I'm using a medium hook, so I will take this one up. And I will change this to corn or some other bait. I have also bought larva. I have so I want to try. I have also bought cabbage leaf and a horse fly and brown bull. I tried the brown bull. Oh, now we got one. The brown bull is good for carp and other fishes as well. Have not got anything on the brown bull yet, so I'm really wanting to see if I can get a fish on that. I sometimes use speed reeling when I see the fish ain't that big. I use here a small Croatian carp, and let's throw that. Oh, that was the last cast. I'll repro it later, but this one has wrong bottom. It has something on. I think I reel in that one just a little. I will take this one up and recast it. So let's see if, well, it didn't I choose. Well, it is some bugs with the bait at this moment. It has been now, but I'm looking forward going to be new patches. They will add smaller patches. There are quite many things that will be added soon. A new lake, and also some new fishes, and they are adding more stuff to the game, and also soon it's going to be one-on-one competitions. So they are adding more stuff to the game, but I hope they also solve some of the bugs that are in the game so far. It's not much, but there are some bugs. Well, I must say, I will give it to 6 o'clock. It's a half hour, well, half hour in the game. Then I will go and look for other spots to try. This area, let's see, I think we are, let me check. Got a bridge over there, so we are around this area, and we got the 6 meter out there. So wonder if I should take this one out. Oh, now I got semolina. I got the brown bullets on 2 routes there. So that's. Oh, as I said, I'm a little bit tired and I have some headache, so that was a mistake. I got them on 2 now, but I will throw this one straight out as far as I can. And just close the reel and turn it, reel in the slacks on that one, like that. And that one I need to change back to semolina balls. My mistake. And I lost all my corn. I don't know where my corn is. I had a few corns left, but last night I got some bug and all my corn disappeared. So I need to buy more corn. Well, it's now over. The time in this game goes so insanely quick. So I will take that one in again, the maggot one, and put it in the back sack. I will look for another spot before it starts to get too dark. And I will, oh well, I take them all in. This spot at least now, maybe if I done some float fishing here, it can be nice, maybe perch or so. But on so if I had used worms, maybe I could have got some action. But let's take this one up as well. I'm interested to see what I can get on the brown bowl. Seeing some got quite big fish on them, so to use the brown bullies or the bullies, you need to have the skill using hair rigs or hair bait. Let's walk along this shoreline and see if we can find another spot. Here it would be nice to do. I think I'm going to make some casting here, but I need to use this. It can only has only drag limit on 3 kilo, but I don't think I'm going to get any fishes bigger than that if I get some at all. Well, you see the bottom. Lots of trees, branches, and so it is a bottom filled with debris, and there are lots of trees and that has fallen into the water. So now it's going to get cloudy. I guess it's now it's cloudy. Yeah. Now I think there's going to be rain. It's going to be rain, as the forecast said. This area has been lots of rain, and sorry for making noises, and so I were adjusting my chair a little bit. It has been lots of rain and bad weather here. No thunder so far. I have only had thunder at Mosquito Lake so far, but it has often been cloudy, rain, a few sunny days, but mostly it's bad weather at this location. I haven't checked up on the maps where this... Oh! Did you see that fish that we're trying to get? I hope you saw it. I think I will not the friction. I will lower the speed a little bit. Now it starts to rain. I hope you saw that fish that were swimming after and could not take. It was too slow. Here we go. Here we go. A perch. That was nice. Small perch. Well, not the smallest one I got, but long way from the biggest as well. I think the record for the perch here in this lake, I think it was this lake, is for 2 kilograms, over 2 kilograms. So I make some more casts, but I will need to have... I think I'm going to take coffee this time and maybe eat a little bit sausage. Krakow sausage. It would be nice to taste that one in real life to see. I like different sausage, like as long they are not having to are too strong. I don't like the ones with loads of chili, and because then it's, you don't feel the taste, you just feel the heat. Well, I do one more cast here, so let's see if we can get something else or another perch, or if we're not getting anything. Now it's raining, so many fish likes when it's rain, so. But the perch often like when it's a little bit warm, not too warm. Here we go. Oh, that made a bad, not that bad size. That makes me want to make yet another throw there. So perch don't like when it's too warm. They get lazy then, but like if they're sunny and they're around. Oh, there we go. This is not a perch, may it be a roach maybe? Is it a perch? No. Yes, it was a perch. Yeah, first it didn't look like a perch. Oh, not a bad one. I take it, no question about that. And now I throw into seagrass. I hope I don't get snagged. But the perch don't like it when it's too warm. They get lazy and just stands. They like to be close to land, but well, the bigger ones maybe are at deeper, but when it's too warm, they'll get lazy. Well, most fishes I think get a little bit lazy. So rain is good. It's a 15 degrees, so it's not cold, but it's raining. So I had at least I got something. So, and that's good because I need to scale up the casting as well. This will be my last, if I don't get anything, my last try here. Could be a nice area for float fishing, but I don't really feel for float fishing, either bottom fishing or casting. Just float fishing, you can get fishes almost everywhere. It just takes sometimes, but I like to check it out, the area now, learning the lake, how it is. So let's see, and I will not go that far before I try. Now I'm standing in the water as well. So let's make a couple of casts here. And here we go. Another perch. This can be a nice size, 227 grams. Well, 43 XP, not big XP on those. I think I need to get a much bigger one to get lots good XP, but still it is XP, so make 2 or 3 casts in this area. Last one I think I'm going to throw right out and see if something bites, but mostly I tend to get fishes keeping it close to land. Can also try later on to change the lure, but I will do a cast right out here just to see if I can get anything. I just wait a little bit and let the lure sink a little bit. I can do some stop and go as well, but I just do like this. Quite slow receive. Now, no, nothing. Let's walk, and I think I'm going to turn the flashlight on now, so I'm prepared when it gets dark. It gets dark quite fast, and let's see if I can go out on this. Many of them you can walk on and get out, but I don't know if I can do that on this one. I don't want to fall in the water. No, but let's do a cast. At dark I should maybe change to the other lure that are more silvery, more like reflection. Don't have any lure that glowing so far. I need to get new lures as well. I don't know if it were a fish there, but I got the tiny spoon, but I want to try this one and see if that works now when it's dark. So my comfort is going down quite much, and also will my energy do that as well. So maybe I should return. Yeah, I will go back and go on the island again, because I need to go to the campfire and light that one, so I get my comfort up a little. And there, 1.8 kilograms perch, weekly record. I almost got myself in trouble there. As I said before, I don't like when it's dark and walking too close to the water, and I don't like it in real life either. So, but I wonder where the road is. Must be close. Well, here it is. I will sell the fishes. I got only 9 fishes, and I don't going to get much for them, but I sell them now because I'm at the settlement, and then it don't get too bad. You know, if 4 silver and 47. If you wait too long, they get bad and you get less for them. So, and that's the tackle store. I want to go to the grocery store to see. If they have restocked. No coffee. I buy 1 more pack of no. That has been I have traveled back to find, but they're out of stock in all the stores at this moment. But I'm buy 2 colas I got, and 2 beers. I have got some beers already, but and what should I eat? I buy 1 of those and 1 of the melted cheese, just to get that I have so I can go. And I really need to get more fishes now, because the silver is going down. I like to have at least over 200 silver, because I need to throw in the rod reels for some repair, and well, they're not broken, but you need to keep track on your rods and reel and make small repairs on them. So, and let's start a campfire here. Let's make some hot tea. So, and I don't have the spices for. I got the wine, but I don't have any spices. Else the mulled wine is nice to have because you get the tipsy bonus and you get some comfort back on. But let's see if we can do some. Well, let's change the bait to worms maybe, or should I try diced cheese maybe? Let's try diced cheese. And I will take it in again because I always forget that it resets when log out. It resets the depth. So let's see if we can get anything on this. I will walk around the island now before when it gets lighter. I will go back to bottom fishing at this little area, but I have been bottom fishing at other places here at this as well. And oh, we got something that tasting the cheese here. Come on, take it and be quick about it. Let's see if we got it. Yeah, we got something here now. It is, what is it? It is a grass carp. Oh, 1.8. Oh, that was a nice grass carp. The grass carp, well, I don't want to have too big. They are up to, I think it's to 13 or 14 kilograms or even bigger grass carps here. So I'm glad it wasn't one of those. But what was it? Well, it didn't show up there, so but over a kilogram at least. It has stopped raining now at least, so that's good. I will throw it a little bit closer to land to see. Well, that grass carp made a little bit movement on the experience bar, but not much though. But a few more of those and it will be getting interesting. I will try cheese at the other place when I go there. It's soon going to be light again, so time goes quite fast. But well, let's take that one and let's take a quick stroll back to and see if, hello perch. Let's see if I can find. I like that you can use the rocks. Last night I were really close to fall in the water though, because I went up, I think it was on this rock even, went up on it and I just took one step and I were almost standing in the water. Let's throw it over here and see if we can get something. I don't know if this is only algae or all. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I don't know if it's only on the surface or if it's something that goes down deeper. It's, as I said, I am doing this game as and try to learn. I haven't looked up anything, but the floater seems a little bit strange. It seems like it's deeper down than, but maybe it's because of the algae. I will not spend a long time at the same spot waiting. I'm just throwing in and see if something takes it, and then if not, well, I will change the spot. Let's try just outside. And I take the opportunity to take a sip of my tea here. Before it gets too cold. And now it's starting to get bright again. The sun is rising. The cloud disappeared. I wonder what. Oh, look at that! I think the moon is so beautiful in this game. It reminds me when where I came from, in the northern part of Sweden. Whenever all these small lakes also reminds of northern part of Sweden, where I were doing much fishing. I slept over at summertime. I didn't bother to get a tent, just a nice fire and at some lake. Or I don't know what in Sweden we have something called Tjärn. It's a small lake, and often it has some swamp areas around, not big at all. So and herrings and other species were loving those small lakes. Don't know what they are, if there are any name for it in English, but I will take that one up. I will go on because it's going to I don't want to waste too much. Here I were fishing quite much last night in this area. Here I were bottom fishing and I got some nice fishes. I just try a couple minutes here because I want to go over the bridge, and well, screw this. I put this one in now. Don't want to waste that much time, so let's go back to the bridge. Let's find the settlement. Bear Glade. Well, last night I heard a bear. I think it was a bear, but you can't see any animals, but there are lots of noises, and at night you can't help it, but you turn around sometimes to see if you see something, because it's a really noise near you. So let's go to the old area where I were fishing before and see if we can get some nice fishes. I will not be at the exact same spot. I will try some different spot there, because if you fish too much in one spot it will get rain, and as I have told before, it is a little bit dynamic. It's not, as I said many times before, but if you're looking for this on this for first time in fishing planning, if you have played that, you know you can just go to one spot at one time, and you know you're going to get special fishes, trophy fishes, and so on. That is not how this game works. It is more. It changes the golden spots changes quite much. But of course there are spots that are better and so on, because that is how it is in reality. But in reality you can't get fishes from those spots all the time. If you overfish an area, there will be less fish to catch there. So they are trying to make this as realistic as possible. And I noticed that earlier I were at a spot there. I got lots of fish, but then it almost stopped, and now you can't go. You have to follow this ridge here. So let's see, I haven't been that much on this side, so I think I'm going to try this area. I will try the maggots. Let's throw that one out and see where that lands. Well, let it be there. It's not that much and take this one with some molina balls and throw that one a little bit further, maybe. Put it down and reel in the slack on that one. And the third one, I will have the diced cheese on this one, just to see if that will give me some other. And we'll put it out there and reel in the slack, and I will throw some ground bait. I will do several different. And we throw some a little bit closer, but also as far as I can, because I know I'm going to be in that area as well. But we will take one of my other ones as well, because as I said earlier, I have done several different mixes that will attract not just only carps, but hopefully several other fish as well. So now we wait and we can have a cup of tea, but I think I'm going to have, and it's sunny, so let's celebrate the sun with a beer and sausage, as Homer would say. I think we are having something nibbling on that rod. I think I reel in some slack here. As you see, as it has been quite much slack on that one. Don't know if it is a fish. Sometimes I notice that I don't know why I don't tingling the bells. A little bit more wind today, but I wonder why this don't. I must take this one up and see if I got a fish on, because it acted so strange, but I no fish on this one. I don't know why, But let's recast it. Let's reel in a little bit, put it down, and now I got the line tension. Now this actually it's strange, but I think that it may be the wind on that one. It's blowing quite much now, 3.2 meters per second, so oh, my stream status, oh, it's so bad now. So well, I think I'm going to keep playing, but my status is red. I think it's because of I don't know. I think it's a software, or if it's maybe the now it's gone back to. So I'll remove the logo there and see if that helped. Sometimes I have I don't know how long the status has been, but let's see if it has got better when now the game is on. Sometimes I think it is the software. I have upgraded the software, and after that I noticed that, but hopefully it will stay green now. Oh, someone got a nice eel there, 2.5 kilograms of eel, but I don't getting anything so far. I really in some slack on this one, but it's so hard with the slack when it's blowing like this. Maybe should change the location to the other side. Sorry for the bad stream there, but I hope it's now it seems to be a little bit better. Now this ain't working. I know I'm a little bit impatient, but the days goes quite fast, so I will take this one in and put it in the backpack, and I will go to the other side because there are more lily pads, and I know the curation carp and Gilbert carp likes that, so I put them in the backpack and have a quick walk over to the other side. Well, if here is the location I were fishing for, fishing earlier. If you remember, no, it was here. Here is that location. That worked okay. Was not that bad, but let's walk over this little bridge here and go to the spot where I were fishing earlier. Now I've been fishing at so many other locations, so it should be okay. But this is strange. No, I wonder if I were here. Yeah. No. Where the heck were I? Because it wasn't here. I did the same thing last time. I didn't find really where. Oh, it was here. Yes, this is the spot. Let's take this one. We have the maggots on this one. Well, that was a long throw, much longer than I wanted it, but let's put it down really in the slack. We have it out there then. So, and we move a little bit, take rod number 2 that has the semolina balls and try to get that. Oh, and I think I'm going to need to move a little bit. Let's do like this. And the third one that has the cheese, I will throw up, so and put it down, and let's do it like that, and throw some new ground bait. And need to take one more. Oh, I'm out of, but I take those as well. And here's the bell playing on someone, but I throw a couple more before I take it out. It's the one in the middle. It's the one with the maggot. So let's see what the maggot has to offer us. A common roach, well, could have been worse. Half kilogram common roach. Put it down again and reel in some slack. And I take this one a little bit closer to where I throw the ground bait. And the cheese one is having something that are nibbling on the cheese. I don't know if you got something on it or I will do a little small now. It's not that windy. Now the wind has changed, and now we got something on the middle one here, so let's take it up, the maggot one. Oh, this seems to be a nice size. I think I'm going to need some more friction. Well, it was not that big. Gibble carp, but at the beginning it felt like it was bigger than, but I think sometimes if you go into the area with lily pads, they start to get snagged a little bit in the lily pads. And also, as I had a small fish that were fighting like a demon, and I guess that one got stuck under the log, so I got snagged. But I got the fish. It was a small 80 grams fish that took me almost 3 minutes to get up. Because it took shelter, I think, under the log. You see the log on at the lily pads. That log are a little bit devious, but it has. I have been snagged there sometimes, but well, I must say this area ain't as good as it was where I were starting here. So, but still it can be better at afternoon maybe. And now I have different baits on all the rigs as well, but the ones that used to work best, that this setup with I will reel it in a little bit. I think I were a little bit too far out with that one. The semolina balls has worked best so far. Here we got something on the maggot. Let's see if we got it or if it's just were. No, we did not get it. It was just taking a bite of it. Let's put it down again. And the cheese one hasn't done anything for us at this moment. But now the semolina balls has something on it. The semolina rod. I think we got something hooked there. Yeah, oh, it has taken the line so far from that spot. And we got almost 900 grams common carp. That's I haven't got that much common carp in this area before. I have just got like Croatian carp and what's the other one? Well, I only got Croatian carp and another carp species and roaches. Got some tench. And I got some small Chinese sleepers, but the common carp I haven't got that much before, so and I guess the common carp, oh sorry for yawning there, the common carp can be quite big. It is a really slow day today. I hope the afternoon will get better, because this is not how it should be. I've tried so many spots now, so but maybe it's because I have been here so many times before. Let's throw a few or more of those. Here we go on the maggot one. Let's see what we got. Is it a roach maybe? No, a tench, a small tench. The tench can be quite big here as well, several kilograms, but the cheese one hasn't done anything yet. I will take it up and refrow it. And many talks about the cheese, like, oh, I get so much on the cheese, so that's why I want to try it to see if they are right. I got most on my semolina balls so far, at least, and second on corn. I know second on worms, but I got some carbs on worms as well, but So I will give the cheese ones a little more time, and then I will change to oh, I'm so sorry. I'm yawning all the time. I'm tired and well, haven't slept good last night, and well, as I said, the headache doesn't do things better. Oh, we got something on the maggot one. Let's take that up and see what we got. Creating carp, a small one, and now we got the bug. And also I'm a little bit disappointed on the brown bull. I haven't done it so much fishing with it, but done some, and I haven't got anything on them so far. Don't know if the hooks are too small or but here we go on the semolina balls. So let's take that one up. It was quite far out. Let's see what we got. A small fish, I think. Yeah, silver bream. They can also get quite good size, but so far it has been very different species I got, and here not the same, and not at near the same activity as it has been before, but maybe in the afternoon, maybe later around 5 or 6, maybe it will get a peak. Don't know. We're going to find out soon. But the cheese one is really not doing any good at all. I will throw this one out to another location though. I must check what size I got on the... No, that was not the one. Medium size. Well, let's throw it right out here. Let it sink a little bit and then close and see if we can put it like that. So I get somewhat close to and really in the slack. I will give it a try in that area. So see if there are something, but well, this oh, here we go. I were about to say this kind of sucks because it's so slow, but luckily I got something at least here now. But there's a big difference, and here are not the good size of the carps that I'm used to get here. So I think I need to change the spot, but I will give this a little more try. While they are soaking there, I will go and see where maybe I will try it. If I should try this area, maybe. Yes, some rods out there and some rod over to that area. See if I can have a better spot. No, maybe here is the bridge. Well, oh, I think I will try this area. maybe if I do over here, but between the seagrass there, I think I'm going to change the location. Oh, we got something on the maggot one now. No, it's the cheese one. Did I refrow this? Oh, I took the wrong rod when I thought but I put that back now. I will. So now it's not the cheese one recasted. This one has no fish on it now. But that's good because I put it in the backpack, and I will take this one. I did them. I got cheese on 2. Oh, that can explain. I thought I had semolina balls and I had maggots on 1, but strange. Well, do lots of those mistakes today, I see. But well, no one is getting killed by that, so. But I will try this area. Let's take rod number 1, and now we will change that to semolina bowl, and I will not throw that far because I'm quite close. Now I will throw a little bit more than that though. But I want to go over to almost to the other side, but not want to hit. I will put it there. That will do. And tension the line. So, and let's move a little and take rod number 2 that has the semolina balls, but that one I will take the maggot. Now I got the maggot on 1 and throw that one out. Just put it down, and hopefully I can have one more rod here, and that has already the cheese, so let's throw the cheese one out and put that one down and reel in some slack. This is a new spot I haven't tried before, because I can't go out on, I can't put them down on the bridge. I don't think I can. I haven't tried, but I don't think I can put those rods down on the bridge. But this area is where I think we're around here, this location where this little part goes into be, so I think it can be a nice area. And now I'm just trying in different baits, and I think we got something on this one, because attention make friction. Now I think I'm going to take it up and see if I got something. It acted, no, I don't know what. Also something strange that started now. I had closed the reel, and now we are on land on the other one. Let's reel it in like that and put it down, because we got something on this one, and this one is the maggot one. So let's see what we got on the maggot. Is it a roach or? No, it's a gibble carp. That was not a bad one. Put it down. Get some slack in. I haven't thrown any ground bait, and I don't think I'm going to do that either at this moment, because I want to see what's which bait that works best. And here we got something on the semolina balls now. Semolina balls I know is working quite good at the carp. As I said earlier, so far it has been the best. Gibble carp, not that big though, and that was a lousy cast, so I will recast that one. And that will go over on land, but I think I stopped there. Yes, I do that because I need to focus on this one now. I think that one has, and now we got the unable to complete, but as you can see it are unable, is unable to complete. Accusation carp, this is the maggot one, so maggots 2, semolina balls 1 if I don't remember wrongly now, and so far nothing on the sheets. Now something is happening on the semolina ball rod. I think I take it now. Yeah, we got something. It hasn't indicated, I just saw it on the line there, so now it's 2 for semolina balls, 2 for the maggots. That was a nice gibble carp, and the size now is okay on both of them. Let's see where that hit. Oh well, I'll put it down. 2-2-0, and this one, why did it had so much slack? But the shears, well, oh, no, what weekly record bleak 95 grams, but I had a bleak at 104 grams. I got a weekly record, so that was strange. Which one? This one, yeah. Now it's 3 for semolina balls, 2 on the maggot one. Oh, I need to use my landing net here. Creation carp. Not the biggest one though. But now we're. And why does you get so much slack all the time? Oh, we got a fish on it. That's why. It seems that so now it's 3-0. The gibble carp, the maggot, and the semolina balls now have the same amount if I'm correct. I will now change this rod because, as you can see, the cheese doesn't work, at least not here. So how about we take pearl barley? I haven't tried that one. Or wheat seed. I try this pearl barley because that one I have plenty of. I made it myself, and now I'm fishing on the ground there, but I will take it out now like that. Let's see how pearl barley do the job. But this spot was, well, not the best spot either, as I think. Don't know. It's been bad fishing now, and as last night as well. It was going from good to not that good. It really was a struggle to get the last XP points, small fishes, but of course I were wandering around trying in different spots as well, but well, to be honest, this is too slow for me to spend more time here. I haven't thrown in some ground bait. That also has to be considered, that the ground bait could have done. Oh no, I got a fish on this one, a small one, a small roach, and it hasn't even said that I had a fish on the, and I got a fish on this one as well. This is, oh, I'm so disappointed now. Have it stopped in, this was a nice one, quite nice one at least, but I'm really disappointed if it has stopped to say that you have fish on. Then the bottom fishing is, I'm just trying now to see if I can put it. Oh, I can. Well, now we are talking. I would take this up because I want to have some kind of structure with the rods. This is number one, just because the short keys, and I think I will have number one. This can be interesting to throw out at that area as well, but I will go on this side. Oh, I did not think you could put the rods down on this, but I need to back up a little bit. So lower the more tension, I meant. And here we have the ones with the maggot. Put that down, reel in some slack, and just go over here and take this one and change that to, well, I take worms. I got quite good up, and we got something already, but I will throw this one out and just reel it in a little bit quick, and then we take, the rod is too far. Well, now let's take number one. Well, now at this spot it can be interesting. So a half kilogram, a bait not chosen. Well, now I have chosen it, so, and just put it down, reel in some slack there now. When I pick up this one next time, I will try to get it a little bit closer. But now I think it's time for some ground bait and just throw it out. It's getting later and maybe they are starting to feed now, and I will take, I got something on, yeah, we got something on that one, but I will throw some ground bait out before I take that rod. If they're hooked good enough, then It should be no problem. But am I on the wrong road? No, I did not. But I did not get the fish lost either, so that was a little bit strange. I don't know which rod that... Oh, that was a long cast. Well, put it down and reel it in a little bit. Like that. I wonder which rod that are. Let's do a quick one on that one. Quick one on this one. I heard some bells. Oh, I think something is on the middle one. I will pull it in a little bit more. So we got the semolina bowl, we got the maggots, we got the worms. And worm is having something on right now. Come on. I think it may be a roach, maybe, or I don't know. Let's see. It seems to be a nice one, at least. Oh, it was a carp, gibble carp. So not. Oh, that is a little bit too far. I want to keep it at least near where I throw the ground bait. So let's straighten up the line a little bit there. So, and I don't know if I have. Now I have the light on. Yes, because it's going to get dark quite soon. But hopefully it's going to be moonlight, so. And let's throw some more of those ground bait. I have different mixtures, and it would. I can't really know. You don't really know which ground bait you got. Don't know if you can see. Well, here you see on this one I got semolina, and I have 2 adaptive: minute porridge, bloodworm, and caramel and vanilla. And oh, we got something on 2 now. So let's take this one first. Oh, we got on all the real rods now. Come on, this is a nice size. This had pulled the line out quite much. This is a nice size. It's a 1 kilogram. That was a nice size. So out with that one and just put it down there, close the reel. And let's take number 1 now, because I think that one has been longest. So maybe I will lose 1. I was still hooked on number 2 there. So let's reel on. This is not well, wasn't that bad. Almost a kilogram. So out with that one, close the reel there and put it down, and take number 2. Let's see what we got on this one. This is the maggot one. So now we're getting some action. I think we got something on number 1 already. I seen the bells are, and we got some on number 2. There were also a gibble carp. So let's throw that one out and put it down. Let's take number 3 first. And here we go, also a good size. I think it seems round and nice. Half kilogram gibble carp. Let's throw it out again, so we and put it down and let's go to reel number, was it 1? I think yes, 1. Almost half. Oh, why do I froze that? I don't need to maximize it. Oh, that was 26 meter. I got new record on that one. But I will reel it in a little bit and some slack on that as well, and get that one. But now reel number 3, I will now try to get it a little bit closer to the other reels. Now we're getting some action at it, and it seems like my little trick there with that was a common roach, and now it's saying my bait not chosen, but here we go. So I hope it wasn't the last thing. Now I take this one out. That was not that good, but we got something on rod number. I think we got something on both 1 and I will put it down. I take the number 1 first. I think we got something dragging quite much line on that one, but something is happening on 2 as well, or if it just slack that has. Oh, nice gable carp. And now we got the bug, and I had some Molina balls on this one, so out with it again. Just put it down, reeling some slack, so I'm done, and take reel number 2, and let's see what we got on that one. I think I need to use my landing net on that one. 700 grams, and now we got the bug. And what was I'm using? I was using maggot. Oh, I hate this bug. It's so strange that it's occurred lately. It hasn't been there before. So bug shall not be added. There should be worked out from the game. I wonder if you got something on this. I did that felt. Yeah, we got something on this one. When I did the and we got something on rod number 1 as well. So a gibber carp. Let's put it down. Reading the slack and take the rod number 1. Now we're at least getting some fish here. We're up to 29 with this one, and now we got the bug. Some Molina balls on this one. Get it out again. Reel in, put down. Reel in some slack on both of them, and I will take some new balls and throw out the ground bait. And let's take rod number 1 because we have something on that one. And I also need to eat something. That's what creation carp. Let's throw it out again. Put it down. Yeah. And we got something on number 2 now, the maggot one. Oh, it has pulled some line out. I need to get more tension, I think. They're pulling out too much line before. That was a small one. Didn't even get bonus XP if I released that one. But it's still a fish and still some money. I will recast this one. it was a little bit too short. Make it 60% like that. Put it down. So this is going to be interesting. See if we can. Oh, we got one. I don't know why it stopped indicating. This fish were hooked, I think, quite a while now, and it didn't give any sound at all. I noticed it's like the other place where I had two fishes on, and noticed when I were just trying to give it a little yank like that, as I do sometimes, just to get movement on the bait and attract the fishes. But I will throw some more ground bait. I will check what it had. It has bloodworm. No, I think I'm going to go with. But first I will check which. It's the number 3, so I will take the rod before I start to throw some. And we got something on some other rig as well. I think it's well, it stopped now, so well, that will do. I will put it down really in the slack there. Give those a little quick reeling just to see so nothing is on them. But now let's see. That one had corn and so on, so I will take this one and throw out a couple of those as well. This has several attractions to several species. It's nice to try to combine. But who was ringing? A fish got away. I got a fish that got away, so I got 2 fish that got away. But no, doesn't matter, because then it means that they were too small for hooks. And that was the last of my tea there. And well, it has taken me over almost 2 hours to say this, but sorry for any background noise. And well, feel free to comment. Feel free to use the live chat if you're looking live, and feel free to like, share and comment, and even dislike. I really appreciate if you do give me a like. Then well, you know how it is with the YouTube. If you don't get any likes or so, you don't exist, and you drop down, and that makes it sad, because some may miss. Which one is this number? Let's see, let's zoom in. Which one is it? Well, it's number 3. Let's take number 3 and see. Yes, it's hooked. It's the worm one. So let's see what we got on the worms. Common roach. But now I will try. I will try bloodworm. I will try the bloodworm. I haven't tried that much. I tried it in Mosquito Lake, but have never tried it in this lake. So this will be interesting. I know the Chinese sleeper likes bloodworms at least, and maybe some other fish species as well. It's only going to be morning. We have 34 fishes, so hopefully it will be more active at the morning as well. When they start to feed, I just do as I often do, pull them a little and make some movements. Well, the bottom fishing, I must say, I have really taken into that, and I like it, especially when it gets. I would like to have one more rod, but I've seen picture on their website. Well, the number 3 has something on now, the bloodworm one. Let's see what we got on the bloodworm. I think the common roach may like it as well, but this thing may be a shiny sleeper. Yes, I shine. I need not wood. Let's try again. A tiny sleeper. Yes, shiny sleeper. Yeah, I know they are liking this, and hopefully it can get the weekly record on a shiny sleeper. It doesn't have to be that big, but then consider how there are bigger shiny sleeper, and so you never know. Seems like today, let's check the weather, but it hasn't. Today should be sunny, but the weather hasn't been as it hasn't been as it said it would be. The forecast has been quite wrong. Let's go over the setup while we wait here. On this one, the rod number 1, I got 2 rods that are the same, and I got the same on all 3. The Express Fishing Lacerette, the 4000S. I think S stands for speed. I'm not sure, but I think it stands for speed. I got on this one is the 7.5 kilogram. The head load capacity of the line has 7.5 kilogram. I got a 30 gram sinker. I will buy some heavier sinker as well, just to try the deeper areas. And I got the Siberian stainless coated leader 1, 8 kilograms, good for 8 kilograms. Got a medium hook, and I got bait, but so I don't know why it didn't say what bait I had. And let's take this number 3. I think we got something on this one. Yeah, here we go. Oh, what a bad noise. That was a bad noise. Crucian carp. Why? Oh, I had so little friction on that one. Need to get the friction up a little bit. That's why there were that noise from the brakes. Tonight when I go to will end this game, before I end, I will go and put these reels into. I will try to get at least 50 fishes so I can get some silver, because I'm going to make some maintenance. I will make some service on the reels. But let's check this one. And as I said, I got the same reels on all 3. This one is for 5.6. This one is one. I can't change it because it. This is only the 50 grams. I will change that later. This one, the leader is for 15 kilograms. Large hook on this one. And you see here the wear is 2.1, and this line is quite weird. I need to change that line soon. And let's check this one. Same reel. The rods I have, this one is 3.2 meters. I got two the same, and the other one is 2.8 meters. Load capacity of 5 kilograms is the new beginner rod. So, and well, the setup is, this is curious. Why does this one say what bait it got, but the other don't? If you look at this one, it doesn't say. So maybe I need to take this one out of the water just to see if I got some bait. But there are some bugs with the bait. So, but let's take this one out anyway. Oh, that was a little bit too long cast. Maybe no, it didn't go that far. So put it down again, and let's check now. If it's, yes, now it says that it got the maggot on. But just to be sure, I will take this one up as well. So it's morning. I really hope they are going to have some breakfast, and that they feel like taking my bait as breakfast. Let's reel that one in a little bit. And should throw some, and this is that one with bloodworms and all different types. So let's throw in some ground bait here now, and I will throw like that. And we had something on some, I think it was the middle one, but it did not happen much. So maybe they are feeding mostly at evenings at this location. But well, now we got something on the rod number one. Let's take that one in and see what we got. I guess it's a carp of some kind. We got something on number two as well. Yeah, gibble carp, not a big one, but still a fish. And let's take number two, the maggot one, and now we got something on number three as well. So what is it on the maggot one? Is it common roads, small common roads? And now we have the problem with this bug, and oh, what, I'll put it down because I have to take the real number three, and now it looks like I'm out of let's see what this is. Creation carp on the bloodworm there. And I put it down, and let's take up reel number two again, and let's see if the bug has changed. No, the maggot is gone. I take the larva and I go back. I can't have been out of maggots because I had quite many of them, but well, let's use this one and try this one, the caddis fly larva. We got something on reel number but I will roll in the slack on those two before, and we take number one. This is hooked and ready to take up. Small fish, really small. Let's put it down really in the slack. Which one is it? Is this number 3? Yes, number 3. Let's take this one with the blood worms. I think it's a common roach. Yeah, but I will check. I will check this one. Let's see. Do like this. We put it in the inventory. Oh. No, now I got lost. I need to take this one out first, because I were going to look over which one it was that had the small hook. So I will take this one as well into the inventory, and let's see if medium, that is the number 1. Let's see here, medium. Let's change that to large, and we pick that. Oh no, we don't, because was it this one? No, it has one. This is the bloodworm one, and let's try to get them as close as possible. And let's see the inventory again, and was it this one? That one has large already, but oh, let's see. No, I haven't got any 30. I need to buy one more 30. So this one was the oh, this is number 3. So let's put it over here. Sorry for any mess now, but I'm just trying. I wanted to change the hook size. I would really love to be able to rename the rods, give them some numbers or whatever, and let's throw some. It has been a few hours, and also let's throw some ground bait. This is for the carp, Croatian carp and gibble carp. And oh, sorry, wrong button. And this one was only 3. Let's see what this one has. Yeah, let's take that one as well and throw a couple of those out as well. I throw plenty of them. You need to, as they have seen in the chat, they're recommended as 4 and at least 5 or 6 ground baits. Let's take rod number 1. See what we got on that one now. I think it's, yeah, Croatian carp, not a big one. Doesn't seem to be that big fishes on this location. Well, I got some big at the beginning, but that seems to lower. But we at least got 43 fishes now, so I will go up to 50 fishes just to get some silver, so I can do some maintenance on the reels, because I have been using them quite much and I have been snagged and so on. Here we go, another fish. Let's take that one in. Also Croatian carp. so, and it's nice weather, so it's time for let's take some wine. I'll drink out the last of that port wine in that bottle. Cheerio. Reel in some slack, and we got something on reel number 2, so let's take that one. That's the first on this larva. It's a common roach. That wasn't a big roach though, but the first one to take the larva. Let's see what the larva is named. Is caddisfly. Don't really know about what that is, but it's a larva of some kind. Now something is trying on reel number 1, so I reel in the slack just to see if maybe it's some, yeah, if something is hooked on that one. Common roach maybe, yeah, common roach on the semolina balls. Well, that was a long pause, but pause. I meant that was a long pause between the words there, but I did not fall asleep. So, if you thought that, I were just thinking a little bit if I should try another bait on the semolina balls, a rod as well. I need 4 fishes more before I can say okay, I give up for today and sell them. So I think we got something on. Is it on this one? Yeah, this one. Well, it seems like the semolina balls do a good job, but no, it wasn't on this one. Why? I saw the bells moved on this one, but it's number 3, I think. Yeah, it's number 3. The indication has been a little bit strange lately, since a big difference since last night. I hope it's not going to be like that just because we get higher level. Let's take this one in. Second one on this. Oh, this looks like a decent fish. Yeah, 1.28 kilograms of Croatian carp on those larvae. So I would take this one. It is a fish on this one. Oh my! So I wasn't that bad, but it didn't fight anything when I started to reel in. I think I lowered that a little bit. But let's change the bait on this one as well, and I wonder if I should try this larva, or I will go with this one as well on this rod, or if I should use the cabbage leaf or the diced cheese. I will try the diced cheese for a little while. Oh, now for too long, but doesn't matter. I can reel in the reel or perk, so I haven't. No panic, just reel it in about let it be around there, and give this one a little. Well, I tried the cheese before, but well, now it's midday, and So who knows, maybe she's will do some. You see this one with the larva, not that much action, but it ain't that much action on any of them at this moment, but the larva gave me at least a quite nice creation carp there with 1.28 let's say 1 kilogram it was. So sometimes it maybe you change the bait and you don't get that much fish, but the fish you get are bigger. So that's a little bit of what I'm trying to figure out today, which bait I will use and so on. So it's a lot of testing today, and also, as you notice, I walked around and tried little different spots and so on. But oh, here we go with the bloodworm. Let's see what we got on the bloodworm. And now we got something on number 1. That was a common roach. Well, just put it down because I need to take number 1 now, and that has swimmed away a little. Let's see. Oh, we got it. So what didn't I change the bait on this? Now it's one more time it has been like that. I wanted to have cheese on this one. Now it has changed. Several times I noticed lately that when it's changed, it doesn't really change. Let's take number 2. This is on the larva, and see, and now we got something on the bloodworm. This is a small fish, a small common roach. Put it down. Let's take number 3, the bloodworm. And I think this is a common roach as well. It seems like we get lots of common roach on those. But let's change that one to the cabbage leaf to see. And let's throw it out. Oh, yeah, that will do, I think. Let's have it over there. So she's on number 1. We got the larva on the fly larva, or what it is. On number 2 we got now, oh, we got a fish on number 1 on the cheese. Oh, this seems to be a nice one. Oh my. Oh, come here, don't go away. I need more friction. This seems to be a nice one on the cheese here. Oh, come on. I'm really going to need the landing net on this one. Oh, 2.3 kilograms of common carp on the cheese there. I lowered the tension on this one a little bit because, but since you saw that, no, it didn't say anything in the chat about that one, so that is not a big size. That means that there can be much bigger common carp. So let's sum up this. We got the cheese, we got this one that I will recast now, we got the worm one, and we got cabbage leaf on the other one. But now I will try the brown bully on this one. I know I have tried it before now, but I really want to see what that one, oh, that was no good. I'll make it a new one. I really want to know if it can work. It should work quite good on several carp species. So I will give this a little time now. And let's see if I should take some traditional, just to keep my alcoholic level up a little bit, so I get the tipsy bonus. And I do like this checking, so I take the ones with, yeah, this has ones with several ingredients. Just to keep the attraction up. Well, it doesn't seem to happen much, but well, I will keep cool a little while, because as I said, maybe it's when using other baits, it doesn't get that much fish, but the size can be better. And I have reached my goal there with 50 fishes, so now I feel like, okay, every fish else is a bonus. So yeah, now you hear some noise. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's a beautiful place. And now I almost want to take one of the rods out and do some. I do like this. I take the cabbage one out. And I will change that one. Why? I will change that to, I think I will change it to worms, and I will throw it on this side. Yeah, I think I throw it on that side as far as I can on the, just to see if that will give me anything, and I will keep it there for a while. Then I will pick it, take it up and put it in my backpack, because I want to try some casting before I go back to the settlement or the village. But it's too small to be called a village, so it's just a little settlement, and a well protected one, I must say, and really nice. I could live there, no problem, if I just had some electricity, so I can use my ham radios. But well, I am not getting impatient, but I will take this one out and I will put this one in my backpack, just because I want to try some casting in this area with different lures as well. So let's take out the casting rod. Oh, was too quick there. But no, which one did I take out now? Was it this one? No, it was number 2. Number 2. It was this one. No. Then number 2 was number 3. Oh, as I said, I would like to. Why? Yes, because I want to change this. And I got 9. I wonder if I got some other. I think I can use the braid. I think I take this one. I don't think I'm going to get a heavy fish also, but I'm using braid line on the casting rod, because it hasn't to be that flexible. I make a couple of casts in this area. Should be I don't know why I think, but I think it should be a nice pike area where there are some seagrass at the sides, and that was not what I wanted to throw into, but I didn't get snagged. At least it should be some pikes here, or but well, it would be nice to get some on the spinning rod as well. Or the casting rod. Well, let's see. Well, let's try just to throw right out of this spot. I will also try on the left side, and then I will change the lure. But I will take this one out of the water now, because this ain't giving anything with the worms. I could maybe give some perch or something on that area, but no, it did not. So I take this one out. To be honest, I think I will take this one out as well and just try slowly to walk back to the settlement. But first I will try some cast and different. It doesn't seem like they're that willing to take a bite of my baits at this moment. So I guess later evening, maybe close to night, now it's almost 20 degrees, and early mornings is best for the carp here, at least. And I will change. This was the lure I was trying when it was night, so I will change it to, well, I have some new. I haven't tried this one that much. This one I got, and this one, and this one, and this one I have got fishes on, and on, I think it was this one. But since I got several new ones, I will try them. Oh, that was a crappy cast. So need to look up other casting rods as well and try to get, but well, as I skill up, I need to skill up the reel handling and so on first to get a little more accuracy and more, so I can throw even longer, further away. But and also new lures that have a little bit more weight behind them. These are small lures, so well, no luck so far, but I will go on and I will move and try different spots. I want to try here, but I'm also a little bit afraid of getting snagged, but I do one cast here and hope it will go out. Yeah, that will be okay, I think. But I don't know how the bottom. You see, there are logs all around here. And there is my cozy little tent and my campfire. I have also 2 tents even. So if someone wants to stay over, you get I got a spare tent. Well, let's just try here as well. I do oh no, I hope I throw it out, yeah, because I noticed the log there on the left side embedded in the seagrass. That would have been a sure snag. I think I will take the 10 gram of spinner. I take this one up and try again. Throw it a little bit out, and then I will wait a few seconds before I start. I will go even out on this one. I don't know what there is to see. I'll take it down to 15. Not too fast and not too slow. And here you got one of those poles you can walk out. That's good because I want to throw it in a line like that, not too far out. It's getting later. Soon it's going to be 9 o'clock here, I see. Well, let's go back on this like that, and let's don't walk into any trees with the rod, thank you. And let's just throw one out here. I will do some random stops and just throw once, no, twice, to see if I can get anything. And if you have watched my other streams, if you're playing this game and if you get snagged, don't panic. Don't cut the line, because you can, at least for now, you can just quit the game, and you get back in the game at the in this case the settlement, center of the settlement, and you have you're not snagged any longer. So don't panic if you get snagged. Just quit the game and get back. Do one more. Well, it hasn't been the best fishing today, but at least 54 fishes, some decent, but quite many small. It's not been as I want to try here, but I know you can get snagged here, but I will do a try, and hopefully I will not get in that area. I got a snag last night at that area, but I think I'm going to be okay now. But here, okay, fishing for bottom fishing. I got some nice fish here, but well, let's just throw it out. And now my cat starts to get jealous and wants to have attention. Well, and look at that blue. I have mentioned it so many times before, but look at the blue color. It's so strange. I hope they will address that, because it looks so unnatural out, really unnatural color, like blue metallic. looks like if you got gasoline or oil and gasoline in the water. It looks like it's contaminated the water when but well, I know I have mentioned it before and rant about it, but that's one of the things I feel like they really should improve, because as I had said earlier, the water is a crucial part for this, and you stare at the water and you see the effects all the time, so that should be perfect. If a tree is strange or something else, that doesn't really matter, but the water should be water effect should be as good as it can get, and I've seen so many other games where that have fishing in it that have really good water effect, so it's possible. And another thing that I'm missing in this game, I hope they will add that you don't see any effect about in this lake, in a lake, about fish jumping or even a small insect walking on the surface. It looks really dead. So I really hope they will add some effects. We have to remember that still it is a beta, but I really hope they will add some effects. The wind effects and so on is nice, but all the lakes seems too dead. You don't see anything walking on the surface, and you don't get any hints at all if there are fish. And is there, that's in real life you get, there are fish jumping and there are fish going up and eating at the surface and so on, and you see bubbles, and so a lake is not a dead like this. So I really hope they will add more effects on the water surface and so on, that you can get a little hint if there are fish and so on. But well, we will see. I will sign up. I have signed up in the forum, and I will make some suggestions. But well, I think those things are more important to give a pleasant fishing than having a contest on one-on-one, and has many lakes. What does it matter if you got 100 lakes, but you can't figure out any way how the lake works, because well, no nothing happens on the surface. So I have tried another game as well, not don't remember what it's called. It's also free to play on Steam, and it's also a Russian game, I think, and that has also some effect. You know, that it's really nice. It's also a nice game. I played that a lot before I changed to Fishing Planet, and it has contests and a tournament and so on. But you can't like this. You can't stroll around that much and try different places. It was some spots, and you had to unlock certain areas and so on. It's not was okay game, and had some nice features as well. But I think this one has so much potential to be one of the greatest fishing games if you just add some extra. Well, I don't think I'm going to get anything on casting. I just throw it around there. But now it's almost midnight, so. But I will make a few casts, just random, to see if I can get a perch at least. Then I will go back, sell my fishes, and then I will assemble at least one rod, at least one reel. I don't want to do it on all at the same time. If I want to go back in the game and play later on this evening, then I don't have any. Well, I can always do float fishing, but I want to have one reel at least, or two, and it costs quite much. It takes long time. If you repair the whole rod, I think it takes 1 or 2 days. If you just repair a part of it or make it, the repair is more like service if it ain't broken. But so I will make two more casts. I will make one on each direction on this bridge. Last night I got a pike in this, and I don't think I'm going to get anything now, but that was also late, so. But I don't remember what lure I had. If it was a spinner, or I got some perch. So I will try. I will try this one. Just the last throw for the night. At least for this session. I'm sure I'm going to get back in the game after a while, but I will need to get something to eat and have a little break. But you will get to know now. If you have looked so far, you will. If you haven't learned that before, I will show how to repair the equipment or do some service on it. So let's go back to this lovely little village. Look at the wood, and it's really nice graphics, and I really like. It's really nice. But when you start looking close to it, it looks like. But that. Many games has that, and they have the thing where you look at it from the sides. It look like cardboard. You see the, like here, you see it's a cross, but that's a common way to do it in games. But some games I have seen that have so natural flowers and so on. It's incredible. But of course, it will be more to handle for the computers and bigger games and so. Let's see, not that good to this evening, but well, 3 silver and plenty of 1 silver down there, but not the best night, I must say. I get 32 silvers, and I had how many fishes was it? I must check that before. 54 fishes, and well, let's sell them. $42 silver. It's not the best. I had I got more last night. I got over 50 silver, but I have a few more. I got, I think it was 58 fishes, but what's a better size on. But now let's look for the workshop, and I think it was around here. This is the grocery store, but it was one of those building. Here it is. Let's go to the workshop. Lovely building. Let's enter. It would be nice to be able to get enter, and I will disassemble. Let's see this one. If I got, I will. I need to change. I need to take off the reel on one of those, but this is was the 3.5. Let's see. I said 2.5, 2.8, but 3, and I will take this off this like that. And you need to have it in your inventory. Then we go here and workshop. Let's press that one. Now we're going to see how much it's where is, but this one I should not take. This one is to, I must check which one that are in most need. So that one is not that much. I think it is on this one. Yeah, I need to take off that, and that's, let's go back to workshop, and I think it was this one where 2.1%, and what is mostly where it's mechanism, and we have to grease it, and a friction brake. If I only repair this, it takes 15 hours, cost 3.10 silver. If I choose all, it costs 29, take 5 days. But if I use Control Shift, I can be able to select. This will take 1 day and 9 hours. I want to grease it up. I want to repair or make service on the main mechanism, because that is what that has been wear out most. Then I will take the friction, but that is not that important. If you got gold, you can instant repair 2 golds, and there we go, 32 hours, and the counting down, 1 day and 8 hours, and yeah, that's how you repair. And now I will go back to inventory, and let's see, this was the 3.2, 3.8, that I will put that one on there. Sadly, as I said before, you can't sell any equipment as far as I know. They are going to implant new ways to get silver. I read something on their homepage today, but they are going to make new ways to gain silver as well, and they also have changed some of if you earlier, if you had too much of same species of fish, you get lower for them, but now they have removed that, so now you get, even you get 100 perch, you get the same price depending on the size, of course. This is what I want to upgrade to later on. The express fishing, you see, but test is 20 to 100 gram on this one. I got. Test is only 10 to 80 grams. So I'm really wondering if I should do that. That's the so. But the load capacity is 8 kilogram, and if we check this one is only 5. But at the same time, I may save up to this one 13 kilograms because there are bigger fishes in this lake, for example. But at the same time also, if you're checking on the casting rods, let's see. This is the first one. This is the one I got, 4.5 kilograms. I also need to upgrade, and this one is only 6 kilograms, and this one is 1.5. This is just for spinning. This is not what anything I want, but extra heavy. This one load capacity 11,5 kilogram. 11.5 kilograms is the load, but it costs over 200. And if you check this one, and we'll check this one, oh no, they are mixing. You can't sort them on other than price, because some are for let's see, this one, if you want to have this 8 kilograms, if you want a decent rod, this is the one load capacity, because I want to start to try to get some heavier fishes. And well, if you take the one that is for 40 to 120 grams, that's the lure size. It's 260 silver, sorry. But for me, I'm happy with the one with 25 to 80. It's starting to get lots of money, but well, that's how it rolls. But if you fish here at this lake much, you get quite good money if lucky. But then you have to start to get another reel that can have a little more max drag. And if you want to go up to those with over around 10 kilograms, 9 to 10, that's all up to 750. And so, and well, look at this, over 5,000. So it's really, this is the starter, that one I got. And this is the one I got on my free, no, sorry, this is the one I got on my free other rods. But I got, it's the 4000S and good for 5.5 kilograms. But since there are bigger fishes here, I need to start thinking about how to upgrade. so I can land them on at least one rod, and then I'm starting to think what reel should I have, because 5, 3, you see, you can't, they are not going up with the drag. The drag, you must check the drag, but also the gear ratio is important, of course. So I think I will going to end up with this one, but it will take quite some time to upgrade that one, the Siberia Saber, and it will be the 9 kilograms, because the other one is so expensive. But maybe I will end up with a 7 kilograms of drag, and you have to fight them, the fishes a little bit more. But well, lots of planning, lots of things to think about, and well, I haven't got any of those yet. I haven't got any of those either. I don't use those in real life, so, but maybe I will look at this one. 20,000. Well, but it's good for max drag, 27 kilograms, almost 27 and a half. It's 27 and a half. So but well, it's lots of grinding, and then you have to have the lures, and now they're also going to implant, if they haven't done it yet, that you can change the hook on your lures, so you can modify your own lures. But the bobblers, I can't use them yet. You see, exclamation mark, exclamation. Fishing with wobbler ability is required. Now let's go and check the skills. Well, now it lags a little bit. So here we go. Skills. Well, spin fishing. Fishing with a wobbler is 35, and I'm not even 25. That's jigging, when I can start using the jigging. So it's a long time before I can even start to think about the wobbler, because I don't do that much of spin fishing, the float fishing, and that one I'm really looking forward to. And that at 35% I can start using match rods. I can use a casting rod as a float fishing device. So I need to start. I will try to do some float fishing, but well, I take this in my own time. I don't rush, and I don't feel that I have to do this or that. It will come when it comes, since I'm only at level 13 as well. So let's see the players here. We got one level 20. Last night I saw one that I think it was 37. I don't know where what max level is on this game though, but I'm the lowest level at this place at this time. But now, before I end this little stream, or little is over, and now it is problems with my stream again, so I will do like this. please bear with me. I hope this will solve it. I'm waiting now to see if this will solve it as it did earlier. I'm putting the logo up, just the logo. And let's see, well, no, it doesn't. Yes, there we go. So let's get back. So let's see. Now it's bad again. Well, I will soon finish this. I will just take a quick look at the table of records. I'm sorry, but well, I lost my record on the bleak. Someone got 108 gram. I had my at 104. So, well, I will now end this little stream. Sorry for the bad connection at the end. I think it's the memory that makes it so. There will be some buffering at the end there, but I'm just waiting to see that the logo comes up, so it will be better in a few seconds when only the logo comes. It's the software, I think that. So it should be better around well, around now maybe. So this sums up this stream. Thank you for watching, and if you're want, just leave a comment and share, like, dislike if you want to, but thank you for watching, and thank you for being here and taking part of my streams or recordings. I say keep your bait wet, keep your bait wet and keep your lure wet. Happy fishing. Bye.